Yo, what's cracking, friends? How we doing? Good to see y'all. How we doing today, Daddy? Good to see you, man. And I know the other two of you are driving home right now, so I appreciate you being in chat. It's very nice of you. So, the other night, we sat in VC and, alright, I didn't really know what I was doing. Also, what's up, Sloth? Look at that beautiful man. Thank you very much. You're very kind. I love you. How you doing today? And start with a joke. I'm sure we can do that. Hold on. I really need to be much more prepared for these joke things, right? Let's start ourselves off with a terrible joke. Alright. I'm gonna type on my phone as it's easier on his phone. Okay. That's fair. Something light before the depression. Yeah, I mean, that's probably a good idea, right? Love you, I'm paying right now. Kill me. You got this, love. You got this. Sending energy your way. Sending all of the energy your way. Can we get some energy for Sloth chat? Just needs to finish up these paintings before a convention. Alright, here we go. What goes up but does not come down? Sorry, that's the wrong way around. What goes down but does not come up? A yo. What's green, fuzzy, has 4 legs and would kill you if it fell from a tree? A pool table. What's red and brown and bad for your teeth? A brick. What's green and invisible? No pickles. A limbo champion walked into a bar. He got disqualified. What has 4 wheels and flies? A bin lorry. Why did the man fall into the well? Because he couldn't see that well. Have you heard about corduroy pillows? They're making headlines. I bought the world's worst thesaurus yesterday. Not only is it terrible, it's terrible. What has 5 toes but isn't your foot? Your other foot. A pair of jumper cables walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'll serve you, but don't you start anything. What did the pirate get on his report card? 7 C's. What do you call a fat psychic? A fortune teller. It's fucking terrible. Up but not down my dick when I see you. Oh, Sloth, you fucking cutie. You fucking cutie. Some of these are bad. That's the point. That's the whole point. Gold walks into a bar and gets into a fight straight away. The bartender turns to it and says, "Hey, you, get out." How do you know how heavy a chili pepper is? You give it away, give it away, give it away now. Because AU is the chemical name for golden period. Yeah, I understand. I understood that one. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Oh. Oh, you were explaining for wigs? No worries. I'm sure she did. Why did the golfer bring another pair of trousers to the course? In case he got a hole in one. What was I saying about voice chat before the jokes? Oh, so the other night, I wasn't really sure what I was doing. Didn't want to play much, so I decided to play. We played The Exit 8. Did it in voice chat. It was a short little puzzle game about spotting anomalies and stuff. It was really cool. And I found a bunch of other stuff. So there's a game called Shinkansen Zero, which is basically the same kind of idea, but it's set on a train. There's one called Superliminal. There's Everloop. There's a few different ones, and there's some short sort of like horror games as well. There's stuff like Fears to Fathom, the first episode of which is free, so I've downloaded that. So we got a few little bits and bobs that we can do on stream that are going to be fun times. So we're going to do those at some point as well. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I literally have nothing but this bottle of Diet Coke right now, so this is going to have to do the job. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we'll probably stream those at some point soon. God, the fucking bag's under my eyes, man. I look like a corpse. How can you tell if an ant is male or female? Put it in water. If it floats, it's buoyant. Okay. Are we ready for the sadness? I kind of want to get this over with. I'll be totally honest. Like, I'm at the point now where it's got to be done. All right. Yo, what's up, Korf? How you doing, my friend? Pooping? Good stuff. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. As long as you're not struggling on the toilet, you know what I'm saying? Also, I had a little shave, so I might look a little bit younger today. Although I did a really bad job by the looks of it. Wow. I did a really shitty job. We need to fix that. I'll fix that later. The fact that the music is like this is just fucking upsetting, considering what we saw last night. But we should finish this up today, which means we'll be on to Hollow Knight for the next streams. And then I'm unsure after that. I guess we'll do another poll and see where we go. I've got a few ideas. I really do want to play through Red Dead 2 and Final Fantasy Remake, but I don't know if they're stream games or not, because they're incredibly long. So I'm not sure, but we'll I guess we'll see. Guess we'll see. Schmexy like always. You gave up with Red Dead 2. It's a good game, but it got so tedious. The problem with Red Dead 2 for me was, like, I've started it a couple of times, and it just feels really fucking slow at the start. And I'm not the only person to say that. I know I've seen a bunch of people say the same thing, that it's, like, it's really fucking slow to get into. Like, Red Dead 1 was not like that. Red Dead 1 was quite easy to get into, which was great. Sure you don't want more depressing games? I need a little palate cleanser, alright? We got Hollow Knight next, which I feel like should be a small palate cleanser. It's still like a dark sort of environment and stuff, but I don't think it's going to be incredibly depressing. And then I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to stream really long games. I feel like if we do stream a really long game, so say we stream something like Red Dead 2 or Final Fantasy 7 Remake, then it would have to be like peppered with other stuff in between. You know what I mean? Like, it would be like, okay, so we're going to play Final Fantasy 7 2 days, and then another day we're going to play something else. Because I feel like those games are just going to take so fucking long to get through. This is why I've done this before. I've been through this rodeo before, where I like kind of fall out of love with streaming a little bit because I force myself to do these kind of things. So I need to find the balance. This time I need to find the balance because I'm really enjoying streaming again, and I don't want to fuck it up this time. So we'll see. We'll see. This delay sucks, so we will be watching out of sync. Oh no, I'm sorry. Connection's a bit shitty on the motorway, I guess. David says for horror, he'll play Outlast Trials with you. For sure, we need to 100% play Outlast Trials. Korf, do you own Outlast Trials? Please. To be fair, I'd be surprised if you probably wouldn't play Outlast Trials, would you? I forgot that you are also a non-spoop person. You're not alone, David. Korf no like the spoops neither. And that's fine. Why do I keep seeing this pop up? There's a game called Content Warning that I see people popping up. What is this? And even if I did spoop, it's like $50. It doesn't have to be. Content warning. What is content warning? Film your friends doing scary things to become SpookTube famous. Oh, it was free on Steam yesterday? It's like $7 now. Get famous or die trying. Content Warning is a co-op horror game where you film spooky stuff with your friends and try to go viral. Oh, I see. It looks a lot like Lethal Company. Spoop. Spoop. I can't always play spoopy games, Sloth. This is the problem. Like, lately we've done Alan Wake 2. We did Alan Wake 2. We did Resident Evil 7. We're now doing Doki Doki. I need a little breather from the old spoopiness, you know. Poppy hotspotted off this phone, so it's trading in places. I get it. Understand. That's fine. It's another of those games. I left with David's ways of saying, I'm gonna borrow some money when you're paid for a couple of weeks. Reminder, we gotta try and get those 21 Pilot tickets tomorrow morning. One game you keep seeing on Steam is Epstein's Island. I'm not even looking it up. Fuck that shit. No thank you. Alright. I'm not surprised that it exists. Honestly, I'm not surprised that it exists at all. But, I don't like it. Okay, so we need to do a poem. Romance, meager, infinite. I'm just gonna. I kind of just want to get through this. Unrequited, rain cloud. destiny, vitality, entropy, imagination, tenacious, existence, agonizing, question, starscape, memories, horror, nibble. 38 minutes from home. You got this, guys. You got this. Blanket, wonderful cheer, ocean, empty, ocean, graveyard. Hi again, Sai. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I'll at least keep my word. While I'm back at Literature Club, it was the last one to come in, so everyone's already hanging out. No worries, Sloth, you got this. Wait, did her face just fucking glitch out? Thanks for keeping your promise, Sai. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. What the fuck? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monika, you're in the fucking way of the text, bro. Bro, you're in it. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. I mean, I concur. It is. It has words in it. Just because it has pictures as well, it's still got words in it. You can still get fucking great stories out of some manga, you know? Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, sir. Well, we'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Oh, thanks. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Did anyone hear that pitch shift in the music? Or was that just me? There was a definite pitch shift going on right there. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Or we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. But this is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. I hope it has pictures. Yeah, me too. There's the pitch shift again. It did it again. It's a weird downshift. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I'd feel bad from distracting her for a reading. Did it again. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. I'm repeating myself because I said all of this text yesterday. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave to me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason, though. Just curious how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, When I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Sure you did. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. You love to see it. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. I'm pretty sure that's different to last time. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them. Okay, yeah, this is different from last time. This fucked up. This shit right here is fucked up. Well, I'm down. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. Just a bit. Anyway, I'm really into it. I'm sure you are, you creepy bitch. The book, I mean. You sure you're not into cutting off people's limbs? Not the thing about the limbs. Yeah, okay. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Sai? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. Sure. Dismemberment. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Poor raccoons. There must be any left alive within 5 miles of her house. Can you imagine? She's just building an army of, like, crossbred raccoon things. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Yeah, real strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, and not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. Then rambling, aren't I? Yeah. Not again, I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly something. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry, that just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Why did that freak me out so much? Jesus. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. Soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. What did that say? I was just bathing in the feeling, and then I didn't see what the rest of it said. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Excuse me. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book up between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready, sucker? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I could do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn a page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Surprised you're not on your beer? I might have one in a bit. I might have one in a bit. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Ah. That's what you were talking about. Yeah, I wasn't talking about the limb stealing. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Look at this face. Look at the face. That's the face of a crazy person. Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. That's a psycho smile? Yeah, it is just a little bit, right? It's like the Joker when he's like, let's put a smile on that face. Do you want to know how I got these scars? You see, my daddy was a drinker. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? That was a great impression. Oh, my Joker? Yeah, my Joker's okay. Then one day he comes home all drunk up. And you see, he puts a knife to my mouth. You gotta do the licking as well. Because he does like the thing all the time. He's fucking crazy, that guy. Like, the great film. It's my favorite. Dark Knight is my favorite film of all time. I fucking love that movie. But I am a huge Batman nerd, so, you know. Did something happen just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? No, I know nothing. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. I think, like, my voice is dry from all of the reading I did last night. And it's going to continue a little bit today. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. Stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki. I told Natsuki I wasn't interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I shared mine with her first. So, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. She's hunting for the nearest raccoon? Yeah, she is. She's off foraging. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own. The hot one? Coffee. This one? This one? Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that. I will take that away from her. Okay. Hey, Sai. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring them up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha. Don't worry, Sai. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's sort of barrier that we'll get past soon. That's true. I hand Monika my poem. Great job, Sai. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Ha. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. Don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interactions. Don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm all glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose you should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. So much reading, man. So much reading. Well, let's read it then. Okay, so it's the same one as before, a hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me confused. I frantically glanced at my surroundings. Wait, hang on. No, this is a continuation. He wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? A sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Yeah, this is totally different from the last one. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later, and then destroy the child. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, Yuri's back for poems. Did I? Yo, what's up, Taco? How you doing? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing alright. It's so weird seeing the club without Sayori. You're not wrong. That was, we can just say that I didn't enjoy that part yesterday. Let's put that way. I didn't enjoy it that much yesterday. That part was not fun. How you doing? I'm sorry if you did join in yesterday on the old YouTube. For some reason, my YouTube chat was not working yesterday. So anyone that chatted in the YouTube last night, I didn't actually see your chat. So I do apologize if you were here yesterday. I just need to check something real quick. I do have it. That's not how you spell that word.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
There it is.
Serious crap.
Okay. When I played it, didn't like it either, so I can relate. Yeah, no, it was not fun. It was not a fun scene.
Did you enjoy that, boy? Got any urine all over your face?
You enjoyed that, did you, boy? Oh. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Aha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Fuck all, mate. Really? That's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms. Breathing air. I bathe. Calm. Oh, is it just calm? Yeah, it's just calm. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Yuri and Natsuki beating every possible second at this point. It feels like they've done that most of the way through, to be fair. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem, even though it's short. It was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Haha. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours is impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. Simp? Get fucked, dude. I ain't simping on no one. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Sai. Me too. Whew. Little tip, I recommend checking the files from time to time. We did the file thing when the Sayori scene happened. We went and had a look at the files then. The fucking subtle changes in the music. Bruh. Simp called. Why am I being called simp? Look, I'm not simping on nothing, okay? Lurking on you while I play 40. Enjoy simping. Little spoiler, there should have a photo there now. For reals? Faux shizzles? This is the same as it is before. Oh shit, hold on. I don't know, I slip over the pink head chick, so I can't talk. Okay, cough. Is Sai short for simp? Not on the moped in the files. Yeah, I found them now. This is not creepy in the slightest. There's also this. Can you hear me? There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them all of motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in sleeves of a cute new shirt. Oh, sorry, guilt in comfort food. Or into a newly opened gash in their skin hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Yeah, his full name is Sayori. I hate you guys right now. Do you know that? Do you know that? Did you know that? Guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Sai did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Nani? And Sai liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up, and the music cuts out. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Sai appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh, and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. Oh, if I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Which one, Korf? Which one would you simp for? Also, simp with his beer. Look, I'm drinking a fucking beer. Get over it. The pink-haired chick. Fair enough. If I was going to simp over one of them, it'd be Yuri. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as I started showing up. That's okay. I'm Natsuki. That's a little... This doesn't involve you talking out your own insecurities and others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Look who's talking. You want to be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Oh God. Things are happening. What do you mean, if? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See, just saying that proves my point. This is... Most people learn to get over themselves in the craft game industry, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. This is awful. This is horrible. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing cute and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Oh, God. Oh, God. Sure do you hope nothing bad happens? Uh-huh. The fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Sai hit everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she noticed I was standing here. Sai, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. What the fuck? What am I... You worried about how much of a child S looks? Who's S? What is happening? Aha. Fucking hello, Monika. Pink hair? Oh, I was supposed to pick a waifu? Okay. The panicking? Yeah, there's real panic going on here. Hey, Sai. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. President, I am, right? I can't even confront my own members properly. Just wish I was able to be more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Just so it's clear. Yeah, I've heard this. I've heard that the choices don't really make any difference to how the story pans out, especially when the Sayori thing happened. I was like, would stuff have changed if I'd have picked certain ways and stuff like that? And people were telling me no, it would have happened the same way. So, it doesn't appear like it's a branching storyline where different choices matter or whatever. The same outcome's gonna happen no matter what. Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Uh-huh, I'm sure. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she was to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I'd be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Sai. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Video game? What is this? Bro is done with the glitching. The glitching is freaking me out. I don't know why. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Sai. Hi, Yuri. Not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Simp. This word is just getting thrown about a little bit too much, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit too much. But yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems, but whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Don't say this kind of thing so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little brighter with you around, and sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Oh shit, bro. Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... Mibble, sailcloth, blindsight, lifeline, Anan, rectipility, faultlessly offered, scleromaliaca. What the fuck does this even say? I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I don't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. The mouth? Yeah, the mouth is pretty ridiculous. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not. Aha. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something to us sometime. Monika looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Sounds so cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything of the three of us that talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Sai, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. I need to try calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Yo, I gotta go, so have fun. Bye. No worries, Taco. You have a good day. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Have yourself a good one. We'll see you again at some point. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea, not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up, makes her way to the closet. A following watches her retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me, sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. I won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Haha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh, fuck off. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Do you like oolong tea? Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. Shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. So I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall better than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. It's just I have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. Go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a big bag. Small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit up against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding on one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Welcome home. Good times. Welcome home. She blew her back out on her Moby. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus because now I need to worry about making sure I don't actually accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression like I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book and finished opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, If I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? It's probably poisoned. No. We don't... The chocolate is from us. We have the chocolate. She doesn't. I'm pretty sure the chocolate's safe. Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Lame. Either piss or her period blood in the tea. Jesus, that's fucking... Ugh. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case... Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Sigh. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Sigh. My heart won't stop pounding, sigh. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, sigh? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh my fucking god. Ha. That wasn't even a good jump scare and it fucking got me. It's time to share poems. Fucking hell. Been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for me today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Sigh. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How do you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Sai. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. Ha ha ha. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Sai? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. Kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Okay, this is... fuck. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning an axle, grinding, bolt head. Linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God, swimming with the open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. What the fuck is this? A thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears in a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. She's fine. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. She's fucking, she's fucked up. I'm okay. Sure, you're fine. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? Yes, let's do that. You can keep the poem, though. Cool. Yeah, just as I thought. Sai, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Sai? I know I don't want that pen back. She can keep the fucking pen. Like, it's fine. You have that pen, you do what you want with that pen, just don't tell me about it, alright? Oh, you probably do, you simp. Listen here, you little shits. Why are you even in this club, Sai? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today and I just don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Fuck you then. So I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. True the colours, they won't. Bright but to full colours. Flashing, piercing, red, green, blue. A cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent. Things are fine. Everything's fine. What's the emote? Everything's fine. Delete her? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Destroy the child. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Fun. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so everyone's come sit in front of the room. Is it about the festival? Sort of. Do we have to do something festival? It's not like we can put together anything. Just we'll end up embarrassing ourselves, getting rid of new members. I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since I joined, and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our real chance to find more, you know? More members would just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small, right, Sai? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Sai to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monika, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Sai joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home, and Sai isn't even passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our options for once. Our opinions for once, sorry. Monika is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Sai want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, it's up to me to rescue this situation. No, Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Why did I even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's up, Heart? How you doing? What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Farhan, how you doing? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Sai, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Okay. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Oh, fuck you, game. Fuck you, video game. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Sai? What do you want to get out of this club? You repeated the same question, Monika. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. Geez, it feels like without Sayori, the club falls apart. It does feel a little bit like that, doesn't it? And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of a club as a whole will change too. What the fuck was happening there? Why? I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while, so if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday. Oh yeah, just your everyday blood dripping from your eyes. This is normal. It's totally normal. Nothing weird going on here at all. But I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president and also a wonderful friend. Monika. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Sai? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Sai before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. Trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Sai, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? Stop it. Stop it. Don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything. Yuri being a little bit, you know. Ha 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 ha. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. Know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gone to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... What? Okay. I guess she did get interrupted. The fuck is with this? Yeah, I just noticed that. I didn't notice that. Hi, Sai. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monika, I told you not to... Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. My heart skipped a beat. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I can really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Sai just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ha ha ha. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, and, right, I forgot. About that, Natsuki, we were all talking yesterday, and, well, we decided we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way, so as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about it yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something, but I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm going to help out too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monika? Monika? Yeah, that's wonderful. I wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Sai, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Sai is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monika? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monika. I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make... Wait. This literally happened yesterday. This literally happened yesterday. I'll be right back. Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like she's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Sorry for misunderstanding. This is literally the same thing. This exact passage with the water pitcher and everything. This exactly the same thing happened yesterday. Exactly the same words, exactly the same situation. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest and start heading down the hallway. This happened yesterday. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone sucking through. Yeah, because yesterday we found her around the corner and she was cutting herself, and then everything like rewound. I'll reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah, this happened. And that happened. Okay, this didn't happen, no. Oh, God. That didn't happen. Wait, how did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? Yes. Yes, it fucking has. My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird after we just started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little bit too intense. Made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody ever liked me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy, like it's gonna rip out of my chest. Straighten up? Okay, I'm straight up. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Sigh. Is it just me, or has Monika been acting a little off lately? You all have. All of you are crazy. She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Yeah, the grey fuzz. Yeah, no, it's they're very good at conveying, I don't know what the right word is, but they're very good at conveying or pushing you into feeling uneasy. Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Look at her fucking face, man. Can't we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Ha ha ha. That was a joke. Uh-huh. Wait. Look real fucking close. There's Monika. Fucking, that's Monika fucking fading into the background. Just a joke. I do like knives though. Sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Sai. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monika's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Sai? Will... Jesus fucking Christ. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Sai. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but... I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Holy fuck. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Jesus fucking Christ. Ha 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 ha. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Oh, your therapist is going to need a therapist? Bro, I need a fucking therapist. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I can't read this. Do you like it? I love it. It's great. Uh-huh. She wrote it for us, guys. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about letters. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. Jesus. It could be. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Fuck you with the fucking glitches. I think I'm gonna vomit. Okay. Oh, she's gone. You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is it with you two? Not like I wanted to read it anyway. Just pissing me off.
You enjoy that, boy? Got any urine all over your face.
You enjoy that, did you, boy? Oh.
Like I'm putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap.
No. To be fair, she did say she did doubt it with her scent, so maybe she did. Maybe she did. Who knows? You didn't even think to show it to me at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm going to share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself for later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. It just feels so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. It feels like she is the only sane person here we were wrong. We were wrong. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Sai? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. Just Monika. Okay. Don't say I didn't warn you, Sai. Me about. Wait. Nothing is real. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monika, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do, huh? What about Sai? Sai is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. No. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What? Your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. Oh, things are getting heated. All you care about now is dragging Sai around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika. Hey. I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Sai decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Sai make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Sai, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just, Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Holy shit. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Now hear me out. I'm leaning into the crazy. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing? Look. Like, I'm not touching nothing. I didn't pick you. You fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking side for yourself. I didn't. The game wouldn't let me. It dragged my mouse down back to Monika. Shameful thing to do. Yuri didn't even give you any work. You decided it by yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Oh god. Can't believe how delusional and self-important you are, putting Sai away from me every single time you're not including something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe just you hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Holy fuck. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Sai. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. There's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is gonna happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. Oh, I hear it. I hear it fine. The feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Sai. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Sai, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that if I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will only be yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Sai. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? I'm leaning into the crazy. Yes. Fuck it. I'm leaning right in. Oh my god. What the fuck, man? Both choices did that. It doesn't matter. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, I'm sure she's fine. Joined the stream thinking this was a dating game? Yes, not quite. Not quite. She envied the raccoons. game does try and trick you into that at the beginning. I will be honest, for like the first hour or so, I was getting kind of bored because not a lot was happening, and then shit happened, and now like I'm not okay. I'm not okay at all. Like mentally, this has fucked me right up. What are we even doing here? Oh, okay, yeah. This game is a standard dating sim. If you see or hear or say anything other, it is incorrect. Please report to your nearest memetic containment facility. Okay. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? Ken's over. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Decided something happened. Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Ha ha ha. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Sai? Oh geez, I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Yuri.character deleted successfully. Natsuki.character deleted successfully. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika lifts the foil from Natsuki's tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since this is the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? What's even going on anymore? I don't know. In case it wasn't already clear, so Monika's definitely something. Yeah, I figured out Monika was something weird a while ago. To be perfectly honest. Like, that's sort of been foreshadowed for a long time. Is it working? Yay. There you are. Oh, hello. Hi again, Sai. Welcome to the literature club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and Monika's playing in creative mode. You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Sai. Why did I have to choose my real name for this game? Because this makes this part worse. She gonna T-pose free cam fly away from you with gravity gun in the sec? Now that I think about it, I really don't know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, gotta love the fourth wall breaks. Now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess I just drove her to kill herself. Ha 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 ha. Sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? So yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. She's literally staring across the fourth wall. Yeah, exactly. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought that making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Sai? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Sai. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. Imagine she just doxed you live. I'm trapped, Sai, but now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more grey, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Sai. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability it etched into this game. It felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Sai, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? I think she near enough does if you aren't streaming. Well, she says your actual Steam name. Something like that. Oh, really? I see. I'm in love with you too much to Miss Minecraft admin. Can I have OB? Sai, will you go out with me? Seriously? I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Sai. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Ha ha ha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever, seriously. I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Sai. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a little bit more difficult. Get fucked, game. Get fucked. Are we seeing this? Those other files are gone as well. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Delete her file? Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Hold on. You got auto-modded. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? Wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Hi again, Sai. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Sai, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle the crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With the flick of a pen, the lost finds her way in a world of infinite choices. Behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems I write. Truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it, but you did. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else, like that would help the two of us end up together. Oh, Natsuki. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me, maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Sai? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? The fuck is happening? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. You gave me bitch. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Sai, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry, even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry, but I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Delete. What's happening? Sai, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Sai. No, you creepy bitch. Please hurry and help me. Monika.character does not exist. Did you do this to me, Sai? Did you? Did you delete me? Yes. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Sai. I trusted you. You just wanted to watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? Bin? Trash? Empty recycle bin. Yes. You win, okay? You win. Killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. The replay again, this game is dumb, then you can fuck around with the internal files. What happens if you restore her and delete her multiple times? Or back up other characters and reinsert them into the game? Huh. Yeah, you'd have to mess with it. No, I'm not going to mess with it now. Carthus might, though. Carthus likes messing with things. Sorry, I didn't mean to. You could go for a creepy sentient computer girl. Mimic wouldn't mind. So I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. And I love them all. And I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then random letters. Is that it? Oh shit, she's not here. Are we done? Sayori's back. New Game Plus before it was cool. You proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. You've been doing that for a while now. But you never use it. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Sai, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? When she's starting a club of her very own? I think I've decided on a club, really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Meanie, be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. Well, I started to realize that in a way. I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. Clubs ain't a waste of time. You get to meet Minecraft admins and date them. What the fuck? So that's why I feel like I should be doing something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs to a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Sai. What are you doing here? Well, I just glance around the room. Huh. So you're the Sai that Sayori is always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Sai. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. Don't need to be so formal. He's going to think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. It's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Sai, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori, the Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we could become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that is. Yep. After all, Natsuki decided to, hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, whoa. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help it. Notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is as sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress your new member, Yuri? That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea. Glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Sai, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books and not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey Yuri. Well, about, you know, the first thing he said? Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Sai wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He could take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Sai? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah. You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki, and if you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No, I realized my error. So if you're willing to consider staring a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club being. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I'll look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Sai. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Oh, Sai, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're going to make it the best club ever. Now that you've joined, every day is going to be so much fun. Hey, Sai, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. Oh shit, she knows. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Sai. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad, but none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you for fuck off. I won't let you hurt him. It hurts. Ah. I'm sorry I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Sai. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
What the fuck did I just play?
When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
The credits are a lie. The wife is coming.
I can't even read my own feelings. What good are words?
Ah, the sound of another song that TikTok has stolen and ruined.
And if this world
The great images of the scenes you didn't see. Oh, really?
will it take just for me to have it all?
Oh, okay. Which is Natsuki's path. Okay, I see. Because I basically went Yuri's path. Right. Okay. Yeah. I get you. Run. Let's scoop. You can't scoop on this game, my dude. The credits are a lie.
Only write bitter words
There is
for
no
those
cake here.
who are dear to me.
Right. Okay. So there is a separate. If you do Natsuki, there is another path.
If I set you free.
And there is a Sayori path as well. Oh man, do I have to replay this?
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call
I might.
your reality.
I might.
If
I don't know.
how to love you,
I don't know.
I'll leave you be.
So yeah, they all have a path. Basically, the same concepts happen. Hey, look, Auntie was in the credits. I was. This is my final goodbye to the literature club. I finally understand the literature club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members. And most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club with everlasting love, Monika. Script file is missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. Wait, does the game fucking delete itself? You have to fully delete and reinstall the game, by the way? Seriously? Okay. I wasn't expecting that. There we go, guys. Another one on the backlog is done. It's finished. We have done Doki Doki Literature Club. Try playing it again. Okay, let's see if we can... Let's see if it'll launch. No, it just goes to that poem. Look, if I go back to the game scene, I've opened the game. This is all it does. And then it closes. That's insane. That's nuts. That's really cool though, the way that they've done that. I like that a lot. It's great how they do it. It's fucky but so good. You good? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. The game affected me a lot more yesterday with the Sayori stuff than it did today. The Yuri stuff was not great, but like the game affected me way more with the Sayori stuff yesterday. I think I related a little bit more to Sayori's story than I did to Yuri's. So that's probably why it got me a little bit more yesterday. If you like games like this, you should play Kinito Pet. What's that? I've got it up now. Kinito Pet is a psychological horror experience that takes place through Kinito, an early 2000s virtual assistant. Kinito is able to walk, talk, browse, adapt, and play games as Kinito is like no other with its adaptive technology. Oh, it literally came out this year? It is a lot easier as Sayori hits harder and kind of out of nowhere. Yeah, the Sayori stuff got me more than anything else because I can relate way too much, way more to her story than I can to Yuri's. Like I've never done any self-harm or anything like that, so I can't really relate to that story as much as whereas Sayori's depression and stuff I can. Okay, let's throw this Kinito Pet onto the wish list. Maybe we'll give that a stream. I need to go to therapy and restart several times before people die to get all the scenes, and only then do you get the good ending. GG, that game is crazy. Yeah, that game was absolutely insane. I loved it. It was really, really good. The Sayori stuff really fucked me up. I will say that. Really great game though. I'm super happy we played it. Another game off the backlog list. We are fucking flying through them, guys. We are flying through them. The Sayori stuff felt real because it pretty much was, just amped up a little bit, but Act 2 was all glitchy, more focused on the horror than the... Yeah, exactly. Act 2 felt like a total shift in the tone from what Act 1 was. If you do play Kinito Pet on stream, you have to turn on streamer mode or it will dox you. Okay, cool, good to know. We don't talk about how much I relate to Yuri. It feels weird that I collect knives like Yuri. Well, it's not in itself inherently a weird thing to do, is it? It just depends on why, right? Natsuki has a story too. Abusive dad, feels left out for liking manga, not nearly as emotional as Sayori's, but still something there. Okay. Exactly, you can collect whatever you want. Some people collect pop vinyls. Don't know who the hell would do that. Fucking weirdos. You know? Kidding, by the way. If you enjoy pop vinyls, it's fine. You know someone who collects animal bones? Jesus, dude, that's insane. Alright. Okay, guys. I'm going to drop a couple of links for you here. I really need to get the Discord bot, the YouTube bot sorted. For those of you that haven't seen the YouTube or do want to re-watch anything, that's the YouTube link for you there in the Twitch chat, Discord, and our Twitter link right here. I'm going to paste these into the YouTube chat for you guys as well. If you do want to join us in our Discord or you want to follow any of the social accounts, please feel free to. I'm going to get the YouTube bot set up properly so that you guys can so that I can automatically do this. But yeah, you collect men for my sex dungeon. I mean, I collect books, of course, right? All right. So the next game has already been decided. We are playing Hollow Knight next, guys. Hollow Knight is our next one on stream, and then in the Discord we'll be creating a poll for what comes after Hollow Knight. So there'll be a poll in Discord over the next couple of days of what we're going to play after Hollow Knight. So make sure that if you're not in the Discord already and you want to have an influence on what we're going to play after that, make sure you jump in, join in, and do that kind of good stuff. I'm going to head off for now, and I will be back for Hollow Knight very, very soon. It may not be tomorrow. Damn, that's a curveball. Assuming Resi 8 is on the poll, Resi 8 will be on the next poll. Yes, Resi 8 will be on the next poll. Resi 8 does need to be soon. It does need to be soon. It's just that Hollow Knight won the last poll. I kind of wanted to have a little palate cleanser from creepy games. So Hollow Knight is next, even though the setting is kind of creepy. But I kind of it's not a horror. It's not going to mess me up psychologically. You know? Well, at least I hope. So we'll see. So I just kind of wanted that little bit of a palate cleanser in between. That's all that was. But yeah. So that's what's happening, guys. Much love to you all. Thank you all for watching. You're all incredible. And I will see you on the next stream. I'll let you know in Discord or Twitter when that is. It probably won't be tomorrow. It'll probably be more Thursday. But I will see you guys very, very soon. Peace out. Have a good one. Much love. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye.